Floyd, la primera te gané, la segunda te volé un diente. Falta la tercera. Acá estoy, para mi regreso. Canelo, Pacquiao. Acá estoy.
Hi guys, it's Lily for Xicana Boxing, and as obviously you just saw, Marcos and Chino Maidana took to his promotion page Instagram, so Maidana Promotions, to put out this video of him doing mitt work with Coach Manny Robles, calling out Mayweather along with other big name fighters in a range of different divisions. Now, if you don't speak Spanish, basically what the video said was, hey Mayweather, the first fight I beat you, the second fight I knocked the tooth out, so let's do the third. And he then said, I'm here, I'm ready. Canelo, Amir Khan, even Manny Pacquiao, he wants that smoke with Manny Pacquiao. He says, I'm here and I'm waiting for my return. Now, we've seen Maidana post pictures of himself at the gym plenty other times, doing mitt work, doing light bag work. So never really did we speculate that he would come back. You know, never did we actually think, oh, he's getting in shape to come back. I know once Canelo announced that he was going to 168, a lot of people made jokes about Maidana being heavier facing Canelo. So I guess he took those jokes and is actually, either if it's a joke or not, but is actually saying it himself. Now, if you don't know, Marcos Maidana does have a younger brother called Fabian Maidana who trains He trains with Manny Robles here at Legends Boxing in Norwalk. Now, Fabian Maidana does have a fight this Saturday, I believe, in Argentina, which is why Manny Robles is out there with him to be in his corner for the fight. The last time he fought here in the U.S., I believe, was in June. I believe it was in June in a PBC undercard, and he got a 7th round TKO, if I'm not mistaken. Now, apparently, Manny Robles is actually also doing mitt work with Maidana. Now, what can we speculate from this? What can we think of this? What do we make of this? It might all be a joke. You know, Maidana was always joking around. He's posted videos before, like I mentioned earlier, him doing mitt work, of him being ready in the gym. Sorry. Now, that's kind of a debate on the internet oftentimes, where, you know, hardcore Mayweather fans are just like, Floyd schooled you, like you had no chance, you were just being sloppy, you were just being dirty, you were just coming forward with no plan, and Floyd still beat you, right? There's also a lot of Maidana fans, and not just Maidana fans, just fans in general, who do believe Maidana at least got a draw against Mayweather, or maybe didn't win, but was probably one of the toughest Mayweather fights towards the end of his career, at least. So with that being said, in the second one, even though a lot of people also believe that Maidana rocked Mayweather, that, you know, if the bell hadn't rang, that Maidana had possibly could have possibly knocked him out, that he had Mayweather staggered. Now, I did see that, and obviously he did have Mayweather staggered at some point. He did have him momentarily stunned. However, I did see Floyd had the easier time the second time around. As we know, Floyd is a master of adapting to a style, and even though maybe he struggled with you a little bit on the first time, or not struggled, but he's not used to all that pressure from a fighter, and we know Maidana came forward, and we know you could drop him and he would get up and come right back at you just as, you know, if not harder than before. So even though he did put up a good fight both times, I do believe that the second one Floyd did win more easily because he had adapted to Maidana's style. Now, how would a third fight play out? You know, now that Mayweather's back fighting MMA fighters, seems like everybody wants that smoke with Mayweather all over again. We've seen speculation of Canelo in a rematch. We've seen Manny Pacquiao wants a rematch. And now we see Maidana going for a trilogy. If you think about it, both him and Floyd have been inactive because Floyd's been fighting MMA fighters who give him no competition, which just kind of counts like a sparring session, and I'm sure Maidana spars in his gym. Now, I know he's busy with his own promotional company, so this might just be kind of a publicity stunt to get his promotional company going, his promotion team to start, you know, getting more attention, because he did post this on his promotion page. Now, let's say he does come back to the ring. I think he would have just as big of a fan base, if not more, than when he was active. However, we did see him in interviews before saying that he didn't just have that passion for boxing anymore. And if you follow his career, since the beginning, he said that as most boxers from Latin America, they get into boxing as a means of survival, as a means to get money, as a means to, you know, survive and get out of their countries and look for a future in which they can't seem to find anything else. And they're good at it, obviously. But he was referring to Maravilla and Maravilla's supposed return. He was saying, you know what, I try to go to the gym before. I try to put myself in these settings that are boxing related, and I just don't feel that spark anymore. So I'm going to stay retired, and I would advise Maravilla to do the same. Now, let's be real. Regardless of Maidana's inactivity forever, regardless of him being overweight, because we don't know what weight class he would come back to, but if he's calling out Mayweather and Pacquiao and even American, we think he'd go back to the 140s, 147s. If he wants Canelo, maybe 160. Obviously, you know, I think that would be an easier way to make than the others. Now, would he beat Mayweather? I doubt it, because, like I said, Mayweather adapts pretty well, and even though he's been inactive, so has Maidana, and he already knows that style, so he's more comfortable with that style. Same goes for Manny Pacquiao. I don't think Manny Pacquiao beats Mayweather, and honestly, I don't think anybody beats Mayweather. But I think people would still pay for a trilogy against Maidana. I mean, they paid for Mayweather Berto, and that was boring. So I wouldn't doubt that it would be a pay-per-view if Maidana came back to fight Floyd, or anybody for that matter. However, again, I do think this is a publicity stunt. His brother's fighting. He is trying to promote his brother. His brother's pretty similar to his style. Come forward, heavy punches. So if you want to check him out, I believe if you want to check him out, I will link his Instagram name somewhere down here. Here. Anywhere. I'm going to link it somewhere, okay? Now, what do you guys think of this video? What do you guys think would happen if he were to come back to have a rematch with either Floyd or have a rematch with American? Now that American has had not the best performances with low tier opposition, what do you think would happen? Do you think Floyd would come out of retirement? Even though he's been fighting MMA fighters, do you think he would come out of retirement to fight Maidana one more time? Like he likes to say, that would probably be easy money. Or do you think this is just a publicity stunt to kind of give a name to his new Maidana promotions? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys soon.